cunt just made another video. In this video, Fake ASMR sighs just as much as usual. Speaking of people that sigh all of the fucking time for no reason, for literally, absolutely no fucking reason, The Man in the High Castle. A television program about... I'm currently in season 3, currently episode 7 of 3rd season, and for like the 10th time in a row, a character just sighs for literally absolutely no fucking reason at all. So, here is not actually a review of The Man in the High Castle, because people that make review channels are very stupid. They are mature, they call characters dense for being sex oblivious, even though it is not being dense, it is being a Sigma male. I can touch up upon, in another video, a good video, not a fake ASMR video, because fake ASMR is never justified. Fake ASMR is literally never fucking ever justified. But I can make something about how calling a character dense for not picking up signs obviously does not mean they are dense. It means they are Sigma male or MGTOW, something actually justified. But usually people that make review channels, either they are overly pessimistic about realism and usually call something unrealistic, or laugh at something's possibility, implying something is jumping the shark, or something is bullshit, even though it is actually plausible in science. Hence, reviewers never actually research anything. The review channels are not scientists. Reviewers like the Nostalgia Critic or Linkara, they're not physicists, biologists, paleontologists, zoologists, or even biologists. They are just reviewers. They have been placed upon this earth, gifted the purpose of being stupid. They make reviews, but have no intelligence or education in any other field the human race has created at all. They can review something and say it is good or bad just based off certain principles they may have learned from an education, but concerning realism, no, they barely understand anything. They gloss over things, even though you can give more points to a movie because of historical accuracy that most reviewers have missed. But anyway, Man in the High Castle. This video is not a review because that would be stupid. It is a non-biased review. There. So, The Man in the High Castle. It is a television program set in an alternate timeline in which the Nazis actually won. And there are these random characters that have the power to traverse from this timeline and our timeline, alternate universes. But all of the characters either just whine and cry all of the time, or are not as bad, just boring. But something the characters tend to do all of the time, even more than crying or whining, is the constant sighing. I get it if you're tired. Maybe you're climbing 300 miles of stairs. Yeah, I'm using miles to make this channel reach more people. Even though the vast majority of human beings use kilometers, but a vast majority of people on the internet are American or British, mostly American. So I'm using miles here. But if you're not climbing a mile of stairs, you have no reason. You have no fucking reason to sigh, moan, or cough. Maybe coughing, but certainly not sighing or moaning. And all of the characters here are constantly apologising like they are Canadian or uneducated, outright stupid, or another thing that is very stupid or never justified, the aforementioned acted of sighing. They sigh a lot. Primarily female characters. Is it because they are American, so they are physically unfit? Because I'm a fair bit more unfit, more so than all of these other characters. Even the very ancient 80-year-something characters. I am more unfit, and even I am not sighing that much. Although even their unfit characters are not sighing. The sighing is usually a sign of, I am too stupid to come up with a reaction, I make sound. That is literally the purpose of sighing. To be too stupid to use a human word, and instead make a sound. You have over 8 million words in English. Grow up. Get educated. But fake ASMR sighs like a retard. The Man in the High Castle is a boring program, full of these very boring characters. Many of these characters can travel into alternate universes. They apparently have a slight concept of the multiverse. Alpha, all of these characters just come off as confused, and they apologize a lot. I mean a lot. And in all sorts of these variations of being apologetic, it is retarded. So I'm in the 3rd season of The Man in the High Castle, and so far the only characters I like are none of the characters. I hate all of these characters. They are just awful. They are boring, constantly confused. They're apologetic. They moan and cry and whinge. They're not activistic or strong, just confused. And they sigh all of the time for no fucking reason. More so the Americans. The protagonists or heroes of this program. The Man in the High Castle is very much overrated at best. But give me your opinion in the comments section, because that is the purpose of the comments section, to give opinion. So please give me your opinion. Hashtag sighing is retarded. Hashtag death to fake ASMR.